What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Roy, and on today's segment we will be discussing the top 3 questions that we get asked when it comes to designing a t-shirt. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so the first question: where do I find my inspiration when it comes to designing t-shirts? So where I would go is check out big brands, and I would literally hashtag and search, whether it's on Google or Instagram or on Pinterest, CrossFit, right? And then again, you'll have a list of different brands that will pop up. Just to name a few would be, at that time it was Reebok, now it's Noble. I would still look at Nike and Under Armour, but then you also have these smaller niches like Caffeine and Kilos, Born Primitive, for example, as well. They will also have design trends or colorways that you just want to go ahead and take a look to see what shirt style you like and what actually also speaks to you. So another tip that I love doing and utilizing is fonts. An example that I always get on the phone with a client of mine for like CrossFit gyms is they're so used to the standard aspect of, it was my logo, it needs to be the specific font.
I don't like change.
And yes, that's good initially, but as you continue to grow and you're trying to go ahead and push out more and more merch each and every other month per se, the biggest thing is finding the latest and coolest fonts. A great place to start off with is called dafont.com. That is dafont.com. We'll have it listed over here as well. Don't worry, it's not sponsored, guys. It's all free. Oh, and again, guys, when it comes to finding different fonts outside of dafont.com as well, literally Google trending fonts plus the year. If the big guys are using it, that means everyone else will be using it because it is also trendy. While you guys are doing all of this research and checking out different brands, another element would be the garments, right? By you researching all the different brands that fits in your niche, category, etc., when you go to their website, you'll see a color palette of different colors that are also trending within that aspect. And so again, when you are talking to your screen printer, hopefully it's us over here at 1P, when we do provide you guys different color trends and colorways that are in, to also go ahead and match the ink and or any type of streetwear vibes as well, because again, all of that ties in together, from the garment to the shoes to the hats, etc. All right, guys, the second most popular question that we always get is, do you guys offer custom design work? And the answer to that is yes. We do have a in-house graphic artist. We work with a lot of CrossFit gyms and or boutique studios, as well as schools, sports specifically as well. And so we can come up and help you design specific designs and or also any type of like spirit wear type vibe look for the schools. Now, the key thing here that we've noticed when we help out with CrossFit gyms is we provide you pre-templated designs, basically templated designs year round for each different season, so that again, for the gym owner, they can go ahead and just now pick and choose which design that they like from our end. And again, I do a lot of the research, I do a lot of the design work, and so does my team. We go ahead and collaborate and we work together to make sure that we give you guys the baddest, dopest designs. So if you are not the creator, as far as like you have that creative sense, on our end, our graphic artists will do their best to kind of merge the two together, throw in a little bit of their creativity with your creativity, and hence we will make the badass design that you were imagining and thinking of. If you wanted like a crazy shark with super big muscles and you want a giant wave to kind of go with it, that is not our area of expertise. So with that, I will provide you guys other additional aspects like Fiverr. Another place to go ahead and search as well would be Upwork. But again, I've kind of leaned towards Fiverr. I feel like Fiverr is a little bit more easier. That's another way to help you if you didn't want to utilize our services, right? There's always other third parties. Before I share with you our third most frequently asked question, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to our channel. If you want to learn more information about streamlining your apparel trends, latest design trends, and strategies and tips, make sure to go ahead and subscribe, because we will be coming out with videos weekly. All right, guys, and the third question that we get asked all the time is, what is a vector format? So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen right now. Most of the times what ends up happening is you guys either work with a graphic artist and they'll send you PNG files or JPEG files, or again, you guys are searching online, finding different graphics, and you guys go ahead and download it. What'll end up happening is an example right over here. If you guys take a look at my screen, and again, this is one of our clients, Maine East High School. This is for their like volleyball team, and they sent us a JPEG. And what you can and how you could tell is, as you can see, I'm zooming in, and when I click on it, as you guys can see, that it is just very pixelated, right? And as you can see, it's one giant big box, right? So there's no like pointed lines, and when I say pointed lines, you'll see what ends up happening after I talk about it. But a vector format, technically by definition, is artwork made up of points, lines, and curves that are represented by equations, basically from the graphic standpoint. And so again, if it's not vectorized, then you're gonna get this pixelation. So as we go ahead and zoom in, so again, if we take a look at the logo, you could see that it is actually very pixelated. All those like little lines, and it's not clean, it's not smooth. That's what we mean by it. And so that's why we would have to get it in this proper format, vectorized, so that no matter how big or small that you make it, it'll still stay the same. And again, we need all the pointed lines. So for us, we would do image trace just to kind of see if it will or if it won't work, and want to see how it'll convert. So this is typically about 3 colors. Sometimes I'll just do 6 just so we can kind of see what we could get. And as you see what I mean? So then what'll end up happening is we will go ahead and expand it. And this is what I mean by lines all lined up. And again, you could tell already, like, it's not a very clean or very sharp, and then it gets skewed. And so that's why we need vector format. So I'm gonna undo this, undo it again, and again, we're back to the just regular JPEG. What happens when our team has it in the proper format, here's what it'll look like. Super sharp, super clean lines, just like that. Super legible too at the same time. And when you click on it, do you see how I could click certain segments and pull certain segments away and apart? That's what it means by the whole like vectorization. And for us to either blow it up really big or shrink it down really, really small. So again, here's an example. So I did the select all, and so when I click this command button on the Illustrator, it highlights all the different points, so that again, no matter how big or how small, as I zoom in, it's still very clean and very sharp. And then if I were to even make it bigger, it's just as clean and sharp. Now, let's go ahead and try this with the JPEG, right? Let's blow it up as big as we can. And do you see already the two difference? I mean, you guys might not be able to see it, so depending on, how this video is gonna play out. Again, non-pixelated, this is all vector in this proper format, so we can blow it up really big. This one, see how it's just a giant square again? It's not, and you could already see the little pixelation right over here, and we'll zoom in further. And there's the, I mean, that alone, you could tell pixelation. So again, close up, there's a difference. We need a vector format. Third most popular question.
Thanks for the advice.
All right, guys, and just to recap this whole video, one, again, Google is your friend when it comes to finding different designs. Number two, utilizing your network when it comes to hiring a graphic artist. And the third one is vector. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys gained some knowledge in this episode. Please make sure to watch these other videos when it comes to streamlining your apparel process, learning how to sell some merch, and also the latest styles, trends, brands, etc. Check these guys out. Till next time, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you guys next time.